let her leave. Zrania, if she can walk away from your strength, she was never meant for it. The grounded man doesn't chase because he knows his worth isn't up for negotiation. He doesn't crumble when affection fades or beg when the silence grows louder. He stands, alone if necessary, with quiet power, because he knows one simple truth that most men never learn. Chasing love makes you lose yourself. And a man who loses himself can never lead, never command respect, never build anything real. Type STAND in the comments if you're done with chasing. You were not born to plead. You were not built to pursue someone who's drifting away. You were made to become so solid in your frame that if she leaves, she feels it. Not through desperation, but through absence. Through the undeniable reality that she lost something rare. But you didn't lose. You were simply cleared of someone who couldn't handle your fire. So many men fall for the trap of proving their worth once she pulls away. They double text, they over-explain, they chase ghosts. And every step they take toward her is a step away from themselves. You don't prove your value by seeking validation. You prove it by holding your ground. Let her go. Let her figure it out. Let her experience the world without your protection, your stability, your masculine presence. Because if she comes back, it must be by choice, not by guilt, not by pressure. And if she doesn't, you win even more, because now you've made space for something stronger. A woman who respects the man who doesn't fold, who doesn't beg, who doesn't make a woman his mission. And that woman? She'll test you less. She'll admire you more. Because the man who walks in purpose doesn't flinch at loss. He rebuilds, he elevates, he sharpens. Type built if you're building your frame and not chasing validation. Most men can't stomach this kind of stoic detachment. They confuse love with obsession, connection with control. But you are not most men. You are the one who rewrites the story, the one who becomes harder to shake, the one who values peace over panic. Let her leave. And when she does, you double down, not on chasing, but on building, on your mission, on your health, on your finances, on your silence. Because that silence, it speaks louder than any text, any call, any apology. It says, I am unmoved. And that is what attracts respect. That is what commands curiosity. That is what makes her wonder why you didn't crumble when she disappeared. Because she expected it. The collapse, the chase, the weakness. But what she saw instead was a man who stood taller, who trained harder, who smiled more, who upgraded his life not to spite her, but to honor himself. And that, brother, is the difference between the boy who begs and the man who builds. So if you're feeling that sting today, of her walking, of her silence, of her absence, breathe. Let it in. Don't numb it. Let it fuel you. Let it remind you who you are without her. Then stand up, straighten your back, and commit to this. I will never beg to be loved. I will never chase what walks away. I will never abandon myself again. Type FIRE in the comments if you're rising in silence and ready to rebuild. Because the real man doesn't run after what leaves. He becomes so undeniable, they regret ever walking away. And if you're ready to keep rising, quietly, consistently, unapologetically, subscribe right now. We're not chasing, we're ascending. We're